earlier when we had the conversation about the Senator Natasha's case, I had told you people that I am most definitely going to come back and give you an update as things unfold. I also promised you people that I will go and look for the Professor Mbeke's page, and whenever she's talking about going live and things like that. So I had said we would make sure that we updated on that. So what I'm going to do right now is I want to quickly check our sound to make sure that the sound is good. You can hear me, and we'll get right in. I'm speaking very low because it's already late my time over here, but just as I promised, we are going to be covering, and this is a story that keeps giving. So, Senator Natasha, remember earlier on when we spoke, hello, Katorika Mama, welcome, Queen. Thank you so much for joining us today. When we spoke earlier on this afternoon, I told you people that we will quickly check Senator Natasha's page to see if Senator Natasha has said anything, but there was nothing on Senator Natasha's page. But Senator Natasha has actually responded and apologized to God's will Akpabio, the Senate president. So this story is juicy. It is taking turns. And just recently, I just saw a post 3 minutes ago when I saw this post from the Sandra, aka Professor Mbeke, and which is the lady that is spilling the tea on Senator Natasha alleged. Please like the live stream as you come on in. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me quickly check the sound, and I'll go over and just pull up the stuffs. And let me know if you can hear me. Let me quickly check the sound. Okay, so our sound is good. Good. You all can hear me. That's fantastic. So we have a lot to cover. I want to be quick as possible. Like I said, these streams will be very short, so we'll just go straight to the point. And if you're just joining us watching, thank you so much, Katori. Thank you. Said we can hear you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I needed to know that everyone can hear me. So as I dive right in, everybody will be able to hear what we're here to discuss. So we covered all the posts that this woman, Professor Mbeke, aka Sandra Duru, had made concerning Senator Natasha. She spoke about how she supported Senator Natasha before now, and that Senator Natasha allegedly is a huge fat liar. So right now, the recent post, as I'm looking at her page right now, the lady that is exposing the senator, it's now 16 minutes, but as at when I saw it, it was 3 minutes in. Okay, so I had to prepare a quick thumbnail to come on in for us to have this conversation. So this is juicy. Now, Senator Natasha also posted, so I'm going to read to you the apology to Senate President God's will Akpabio, that is all the way in Rome in Pope's funeral. Okay, so there are two posts here. Okay, one is 3 hours ago, and the other one is the recent one that we saw. So we'll take that one because remember, we covered everything. Her last post was 1 day ago. So now the woman has made 2 new posts. So let's start there. Okay, welcome everyone, welcome everybody. Please like the live stream, share this conversation is really, really interesting. So 3 hours ago, she posted this a long write-up and audio. So I would read the write-up first, then I will play the audio for all of you to hear. Okay, so 3 hours ago, Professor Nweke posted this. She said, "Don't get weary. It is important that we stay enlightened, carry our people along, and give Natasha and her team every opportunity to present their defense, just as she once denied ever knowing me or even calling me. Of course, she's dealing with someone who is learned, intelligent, and highly strategic. As I mentioned earlier, I will be going live on Facebook and on television next week, and the exact date and time will be announced shortly. Stay tuned. Dr. Sandra Duru." Happy Sunday, family. Today I come bearing few Sunday snacks of enlightenment. Seriously, the way the woman writes, it seems like she's as petty as. So she said, "Happy Sunday. Today I come bearing a few Sunday snacks of enlightenment of you to chew on while we prepare an even bigger feast of facts during the week. So sit back, sip something nice, and let's reason together. First off, those of you shouting women pulling down women, I beg, are men now ghosts or trees?" Seriously, seem like this woman is also petty. She continued, Last I checked, women gave birth to sons. We all have men in our lives: husbands, fathers, boyfriends, brothers, sons, uncles, nephews, cousins, neighbors, even that your stubborn male friend who eats all your food. Men are not disposable. They are an essential part of our family and community. Protecting the truth has no gender. Now, before we dive deeper into this matter, let me ask a simple question. What exactly is Natasha Akpoti's real problem? How did her own misconduct in the Senate suddenly morph into sexual harassment allegations she claimed happened in 2023? Even though after that supposed incident, she was still happily visiting and maintaining good relationship with the Senate president and his family. Something smells fishy, and it's not Sunday lunch. Is this a malicious plot? Is this political motivated, just like she once confessed to me when she ranted about fighting the Yoruba government? And by the way, is Dr. Obi Ezekwesili and FDA aware they are part of a much bigger plan she proudly told me about? Hmm. Now let's look at what we already know. Natasha is busy sabotaging the future of our sons and misleading our daughters, teaching them that the only way to rise in life is to destroy men. In her own words, she bragged about recruiting Dr. Obi Ezekwesili and FDA to deliberately sabotage the Senate committee hearing, and as if that wasn't enough, she shamelessly mocked Nigerians for falling for her weaponized gender ideology and laughing about how she used fake tears and women's sympathy to manipulate the public opinion. Let's stay woke, my people. Watch fully, think critically, question boldly. We move again during this week with more evidence, more facts, and less foolishness. Professor Mbeke. So now I'll let you all listen a little bit. Welcome. If you're just coming in, you're welcome. Stay tuned. I know most people want to hear the apology part. I want us to follow step by step and then we will get there. Remember, the lady started talking before Natasha came out and did this post that she just did a few hours ago. So let me play this. The lady also attached this long write-up that we just read. She attached it with something from the Senate. So let's hear that.
Force our procedural routines across Parliament.
Let's take it back.
In every democracy, institutions survive not just by law, but by discipline. From Westminster to Washington, the order in Parliament is sacred. And when that order is disrupted, what follows is not politics, it is procedure. This is not just a story about one senator. This is about the Nigerian Senate defending its dignity on a timeline that exposes the truth behind the noise.
This is about one fact that while
Okay, so this is the post. I will just explain because we've seen this before. This is the sitting of the Senate when they were discussing Natasha and when they were trying to insist that it was not about sexual harassment, but it was about Natasha's actions in the House of Senate. So, okay, so now let's go to the next post that she made, and then we'll go over to the apology that Senator Natasha made to Godswill Akpabio. So here the lady posted a screenshot which looks like a WhatsApp a message, and it shows Senator Natasha's name here, and it says Senator Natasha, okay, voice call there, and then it says Lindsay. They blur some part of that. Speaker of something, they said Emma Dobroski, executive speaker, correspondent of the Common Speaker's Office, +44 something, the person's phone number, they blurred some part. The other one says Stephen Twigg, secretary, General Commonwealth Parliament Association, and then they blur some part of that message. Then the next part which this lady posted, which Professor, let me not be referring to her as she has told us her achievements in life, so we'll address her accordingly. she calls herself professor, so I don't know, but now her recent post, she referred to herself as doctor. So is she Dr. Professor Mbeke or Dr. Professor Sandra Duru? Okay, so the next post she did shows Senator Natasha, and she posts the phone number +234, and I will stop there. Okay, but she said in her write-up she had said that she will blur only 2 digits from the number, because I think she's trying to prove that this is Senator Natasha's phone number. So she has posted it on Facebook, blurring just 2 digits from the phone number, and everything else you can see, which I will not call out here because that's not the bone of contention here. She also posted a screenshot of Obi, Dr. I think Obi is a doctor also, Dr. Obi Ezekesili's photograph and Natasha's photograph. So let's read the write-up here. So now it is now 24 minutes. Remember I said 3 minutes I saw this post, got ready, and now it's 24 minutes. So let's read this before we go over to Senator Natasha's page to to do this. Okay, so it says the relentless pursuit and exposure of pathological liar is a masterstroke, and it compels them to stumble straight into the web of their own lies. It's called whole chase out. The louder the applause they gather from their empty shows, the bigger and more dramatic their collapse into defeat, shame, and public humiliation becomes. And when the final curtain falls, the law steps in to take its rightful and due course. Important reminder: sarcasm is not a legal defense against criminal allegations. Good luck trying to twist words and evade fact with unintelligent sarcasm. What is theoretical apology? First, you denied even knowing Dr. Sandra Duru or Professor Mbeke, and insisted you never called her. Then you denied ever mentioning the mother of Inyobong Morin, and claimed you never spoke about Dr. Obi Ezekwesili or FDA to Dr. Sandra Duru or Professor Mbeke. Finally, instead of addressing the question directly, you resorted to sarcasm and evasive responses. Well, now everything is in place exactly as we have patiently awaited. Our serial liar has finally responded publicly on her page. Now we can proceed to fully inform the public. We will reveal the name of the political party leader involved, the political party itself, Natasha's phone number with 2 digits removed for security and ethical reasons. Sorry. So she said we will reveal the political party itself, Natasha's phone number with 2 digits removed for security and ethical reasons. Full audio recordings of her conversation presented in phrases and responses from the political party leader who initiated these shady meetings. In our upcoming live broadcast next week, we will hear Natasha's own excitement, her voice, and her own words. Every detail crystal clear. Stay tuned. Truth always outlive lies. And she said, a satirical apology indeed, exactly what a drowning serial liar does when caught red-handed, and it's exactly what I was patiently waiting for. As a trained psychologist and media scientist, I anticipated this reaction, though even I didn't expect her to expose herself in such a foolish and reckless manner. But here we are. LOL. This is what happens when you have a brainless, uncultured individual with zero maturity, no discipline, no moral or ethical values, and absolutely no emotional intelligence, pretending to represent the people of Kogi Central. What an empty head Shameful and embarrassing, yet very telling. Stay tuned. The real exposure has only just begun, Professor Mbeke. So this is the two new posts that this lady made today, that professor made today. Now let's go over to Senator Natasha's page to see what this lady was actually responding to. So let's open up Senator Natasha's page and let me see. Okay. So Senator Natasha's post is actually 1 hour ago now that she made her response to this case. So she said, satirical apology letter from the desk of Senator Natasha Akpoti Uduaga. Dear distinguished Senate President Godswill Akpabio, it is with deepest sarcasm and utmost theatrical regret that I tender this apology for the grievous crime of possessing dignity and self-respect in your most exalted presence. I have reflected extensively on my unforgivable failure to recognize that legislative success in certain quarters is apparently not earned through merit, but through the ancient act of compliance of the very personal kind. How remiss of me not to understand that my refusal to indulge your request was not merely a personal choice, but a constitutional violation of the unwritten laws of a certain man's entitlement. Truly, I must apologize for prioritizing competence over capitalization, vision over vanity, and the people's mandate over private dinners behind closed doors. I now realize the catastrophic consequences of my actions. Legislations delayed, tempers fled, and the tragic bruising of egos so large they require their own postcodes. For this disruption to the natural order of quid pro quid, I bow my head in fictional shame. Please find it in your magnanimous heart, somewhere buried deep beneath layers of entitlement, to forgive this stubborn woman who mistakenly believed that her seat in the Senate was earned through election, not erections. I remain yours eternally, resistant Senator Natasha H. Akpoti Uduaga, unafraid, unbothered, and unbroken. This is what she posted. This is the apology that Senator Natasha gave to Godswill Akpabio. This is her response to this woman. In other words, when you read this, it tells you that Senator Natasha is making people to believe right now that, look, this woman might be coming out telling you people that she's this, she's that, she wants to expose, but don't be fooled. She might be working with those people. Do you understand? But look, we will keep our fingers crossed at this point, okay? Because this lady has said she will be exposing a lot about Senator Natasha. We will see what Senator Natasha will come up with. Now, remember that Dr. Sandra Duru had said that at first Senator Natasha said she didn't know her. I've not seen that post. I've not seen a write-up. I was checking her Senator Natasha's page. I didn't see it. I don't know if she posted it as a story or something, and maybe after 24 hours. But even if that was the case, I believe other blogs would have screenshotted it and reposted. So we will keep looking for that post where she allegedly said she didn't know who the Dr. Sandra is or the Professor Mbeke was. So let's see what's coming from both of them. It seems like both of them are ready for this fight. Of course, for those of you that might be mistaken that this is an apology, this is not an apology. If you heard the things that I just read out to you, then you know what she means. Okay, this is full sarcasm. This is full, so it was not the type of apology that most of you will be thinking. Okay, but we have to put it that way because she's the way that's what she titled this letter. That's how the senator titled the letter. So delivering it to you, we have to deliver it to you that way. So when you listen to it, then you know what we're talking about. But now, what do you think is going to happen? Dr. Sandra said that the reason why she has not gone live yet, because she said she will go live and she will grant interviews, okay, on TV, radio stations or whatever. But she said the reason why she has not done that yet is because they are working on something and she's waiting for her lawyers, her legal team, okay, to give her a final approval, okay, to give her a final approval, and then she can now, jump right into doing the live stream. So she wants to be sure what she can talk about, what they can discuss, and things like that. But trust me, from what we see on the Senate, on the doctor's page, that's Dr. Sandra, a lot of people are really bending towards this woman's side, and it seems like people that already knows who she is. For me, I'm hearing about her for the very first time. Okay, so people that really know who Professor Mbeke, aka Sandra Duru, is, said she's another one that has got it. So people are like, okay, Senator Natasha has jammed her match. Like both of them, they're both hot-headed women that never backs down from a fight, and it is going to be hot. So we will keep following this story as it unfolds. I will keep you updated back to back. Okay, we're not going to miss anything. As they're dropping it, we're coming in to have these conversations. So if you check and also I also checked Dr. Obi Ezekwesili's page. I've not seen any official statement concerning this. And if you notice, Dr. Sandra keeps asking the question to Obi Ezekwesili if she knows, if she and the FDA lady, if they know that Senator Natasha allegedly was trying to use them. But also, for those of you that are already quick to cheer on Professor Mbeke or Professor Mbeke, aka Dr. Sandra, or Dr. Sandra Duru, aka Professor Mbeke, those of you, Faye, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Good evening to you too, sis. Welcome everyone that is here. Please like the live stream if you're just coming in. So for those that are already jumping and rejoicing that, wow, we've been waiting for this moment. Anybody, forget that people will be telling you, I cannot be bought. But look, politically, the kind of money exchanging hands and things happening, we've seen where some bloggers, all of a sudden, they used to blog normally and just do things normally, their posts and things like that. But all of a sudden, you will just notice that the type of content they are creating start shifting, where they will start favoring some political parties and acting like they don't see certain things. So anything is possible with anybody. And the fact that this person is a blogger also here, forget the fact that she said she doesn't like coming out, granting interview, doing that, but she has full Facebook page, this woman that is talking right now. So my own is, let us wait for her to spill all the tea she has to spill. Let's see what Senator Natasha will say, and let us be the judge. Okay, let everything be tabled, be put on the table, and then let the Nigerian audience be the judge. Okay. But with Nigerian politicians, we know they can go to any miles to prove whatever, or try to prove something that is not even there. Okay, if election can be rigged right in front of everybody's face, then even Professor Mbeke or any other person can be. I'm not saying, okay, that maybe Senator Natasha might not be lying, but anything is possible. Right now, looking at everyone with the side eyes, okay, until it is being proven beyond all reasonable doubt. Let's see how this thing plays out, okay? So here, I want to just read some of the comments from Professor Mbeke's page. This person tagged and said, Professor Mbeke, thank you for putting in this effort in revealing the truth. Thank you. So like I said, a lot of people are already being convinced that the Professor Mbeke, everything she said about Senator Natasha is the truth. Okay. This other one said, sane minds are waiting. Decency wins at last, inshallah. This one said, "It don't take where we know her." This other one said, "Wahala." This one said, "Prof, we are anxiously waiting to hear You unfold the hidden truth, we move. This one said, on your mandate, mommy. This one said, let me be watching this story in in my HDMI clearly because it's getting interesting. The other one said, it's talking about the apology from the desk of Senator Natasha Akpabio, their distinguished Senator Press. Okay, this one is talking about the letter. This one said, patiently awaiting all of the outcome. This one said, ma, I just copied a post from her to the comment section of one of your posts. Don't know whether you have seen it. I knew from the onset that this woman was lying about her claim. Imagine the shame now, and she's not even stopping. Okay, so the person is bringing it to, I believe, is the apology that they thought was maybe a real apology. So the lady responded back. Professor Mbeke responded back and said she has nothing to say. She has run out of lies, false allegations. This one says she's drunk. The other one said, we await the end. This one said, who paid you, madam? Is this clout chasing? This is the first person I'm seeing that is against her in her comment section. While the rest comment are in favor of this lady. This one said, have you seen what she wrote in the name of apology, mocking the SP? She even called it a strategic apology. This other one said, you don't this up. So now I'll go out from this post and go back to another one of her posts that she made and pull up the comments. You will see that most people are really, really excited. Okay. This one said, even if she was harassed, blackmailed, even if she was harassed, blackmailing Akpabio was uncalled for. Most blackmailers are manipulators who create the scenery they require intentionally so they can use it against you. In such cases, you are the victim. They will come tempt you with everything possible and then turn around to say he did this to me and he did that to me. What exactly were they expecting? Giving fish to a cart. This one said, a larger percentage of those who cried sexual harassment have usually been revealed to be false. There is a long history and record of cases where a woman cried wolf, which have been discovered to be false. Take the story of Brian Banks, whose life was turned upside down when a lie Tasha claimed he abused her and threw him in jail for 5 years, destroying his NFL career. It was later discovered that she fabricated the story just like Tasha is doing today. Let's remember this isn't her first time of making such false claim. She claimed Reno harassed her and quickly deleted her post when it was revealed that she lied. Akpabio, this is another comment. This person said, Akpabio tried for Akpabio tried for her so much. The Senate president even helped her to manipulate her court case, win the Senate, but she turned against him inside life. This person's comment is funny. If Akpabio helped her to manipulate the court case and everything, then is it now that Akpabio, some of una go just dey shoot on herself for leg when na dey talk with una no no. This one said, Natasha don't jam. I trust my Iyaloja Agwai. Natasha go run. This other one said, uh, would it not have been perfect for Akpabio to defend himself, or Akpabio contracted you to do it for him? This other one said, the way and manner you are saying, a well smart person is supposed to know that that's an uninvited threat. Okay. A senator who spends more time concocting conspiracy theory than working for her constituency does not deserve public office. Natasha revealed international disgrace that embarrassed Nigeria on the global stage. She is a national liability, not an asset. No amount of no amount of crocodile tears and staged persecution narrative can erase her trail of lies and deception. Person continued. So, anyways, I'm going to wrap it up there. We've been here for almost 30 minutes. Like I said, I will be keeping these streams very short, this live streams very short. So people that are coming back will be able to catch up. And if you're watching this one, then you have to watch the one I did in the morning. Okay, catch up on that live stream so you can understand the whole story. So as we know, the professor is saying she's going to expose more. I don't know if it's going to be this week or next week. Okay. So let's see, either this week or the first week of May, she will be exposing more after her legal team tells her what she can say and what she cannot say online. But let's see who's lying, who's the truth. Okay. Let the truth prevail. Let justice prevail. Okay. Between Senator Natasha, Senate President Akpabio, and every other person directly or indirectly involved, to Nigeria, to all the women out there and all the men out there. Let the truth, okay, prevail. Let's see how far they are going to push this thing. Let's see who is lying, who is manipulating, who is trying to do a cover up, and may God help us all. Thank you also very much. If you're watching this if you're joining our channel for the very first time, please subscribe so you will not miss any of the stories. When we're live, you will be notified by YouTube that we're live. Okay, so subscribe. Subscription on YouTube is free. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Thank you also very much. God bless you. I go see you on tomorrow. This gist they hot, okay? And as they hot, now so I go they bring and come give on. This na important conversation will consign all of us. No could no act like say this one no consign us, because last, okay, if truly say na matter wey person dey lie, you know say e go bad. And if truly say this na matter wey person no dey lie, we go know say yes, that na something go encourage more people to come out, come talk. So whichever way you want to look this matter tie wrapper, okay? He say he stand faith mojaga. Okay, so moku dey as who dey, moku dey watch as everything they play for ground, okay? But remember, I say no matter the weight of elephant, you know if you cause earthquake, someone could just dey jejely, they watch as this whole thing, they go. It already baba, iyedo. Akwaturobutu waja, tiyabale. Oturobutu waja. This one tie rapper is strong. I know fish shout, okay? Sample, ekwe. All right, I will see all of you tomorrow. I rest my case here. Thank you also very much. God bless you. And have a lovely, lovely, lovely day. I'll see y'all next time. It's already morning my time, so I will see